But right now, we're going to get in the kitchen and just some deliciousness. We're making after dinner apple pecan crumble.
Oh, I like the way you said that, brother. You're going to go into a lot of bass because we are making something sweet and delicious with a healthy kick, as Gabby does. Welcome back to the kitchen.
Yes, thank you for having me.
I'm just 5 weeks away. Is it 5 or 10 weeks?
9.5, if you want to be technical.
And 2 days and 12 minutes. She's getting married. It's very exciting stuff. But she still makes time for us to make some delicious goodness. 'Tis the season of apple goodness at the moment. We love ourselves some apple crumble, but often it's loaded with all the things that we don't need in our system.
Yes, no.
So we are talking about very healthy foods, holistically healthy foods this morning. You've got some interesting ingredients here, huh?
Yes.
What is going in, first of all, into our apple crumble?
So, I mean, the essential ingredient for an apple crumble is obviously
Is
apples. So we've got some apples here, which we actually want to slowly stew.
Okay.
So I've got some apples here. You can use anything, whether it's green or red, whatever you
And I see you've
prefer.
peeled the apple.
Yes, peel the apple.
Yeah.
You can actually keep the skin on. I just find it cooks a lot quicker.
Okay.
So often you get to nighttime and you're like, oh, I want something sweet immediately.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit easier then to cook. It goes a bit faster. So
some cinnamon and
honey, just a little bit, just to get a little bit sweeter. And we've got some coconut oil.
The nice thing is, as you stew the apples, they're going to naturally get sweeter as the water kind of, the moisture boils off and the sugars come out in the fruit.
Exactly. So all we're going to do is just slowly cook this down. You don't really need to watch it too much. It's just kind of let it sit there and it kind of goes together very nicely. And then we've got our little crumb. So we've got some coconut oil over here, which we're going to put in a little pan. We've got some roughly chopped pecans.
You guys, I know we say it all the time, but coconut oil is so good for you. It's antibacterial, antifungal, but it's got a very high smoking point. So frying with it or cooking with it, it stays in its healthier format for much longer than, say, an olive oil.
Yes, you're completely right. And all we've done now is put a little bit of a coconut flour as well, and a dash of coconut sugar. Good whole coconut in there with some pecans, basically. And yeah, just the flour makes it almost a little bit more like a crumb, like you have imagined over your apple crumble. So all we're going to do is just cook this also for about another 5-10 minutes, so they kind of have the same cooking time,
you don't have to use a little Oompa Loompa pan if you've got a normal pan.
But this is just adorable.
You can use that.
So if you want to get yourself a mini pan for your crumble,
cute.
I won't. That'll be quite cute. And so obviously we already have our crumble over here, so you'll see it goes into a nice little dark brown
kind of like
color caramel.
That's what you mean, that crumminess. That looks delicious.
And then now it's kind of your serving time.
Cool.
So I mean, I'm just going to give a bit of a watch here. This is cooking down quite nicely. Beautiful. And this is bubbling quite nicely. So all we're going to do here is we obviously have our apple, which we're going to spoon out onto our little serving plate.
And with that coconut oil, incidentally, you're starting to get kind of almost a buttery smell. So when you want to crumb, you often use butter because you want that kind of buttery nuttiness. Coconut oil is going to give you a similar kind of flavor. And the keyword here is sweet, because it is sweet, to 33728.
And then I've just got some Greek yogurt over here.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure you could also do ice cream if you're not really on too much of a health bender.
Yeah.
But Greek yogurt's quite nice. It's thick and it's creamy, so that goes really nicely with the crumble. And then we're just going to top it up with a little bit of our crumble. I
like this. It's kind of deconstructed and then reconstructed again.
Yes,
with all of the key things that we want, the components of a good crumble. You want the crunch, you want the sweet gooiness of the apple, you want a bit of smooth creaminess to balance it out.
There we go. So, I mean, you just played it nicely because, we all like to eat something
that's
pretty.
The food theatre, and then we've even got some whole nuts to add to the mix.
Yes, just to make it look a little bit more exciting.
Oh, that is brilliant. Again, that keyword is sweet, to 33728. A beautiful new spin on a traditional favorite. It is our apple crumble. Gabby, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Have a toast.